Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 6 of this school building. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to do the second floor. We're going to go back to ground floor now, and we're going to set up the stairs. So go back to architecture and click on stairs. And then here, we just want to make sure that from base level, ground floor, up to top level, second floor. So here we're gonna create our stairs. I'm gonna click it right here. And as you can see, I already created 13 risers. And we also have the remaining on the side, which is 10 remaining. So we're gonna divide them. So I'm gonna create 12 and then 11. After that, we need space for the landing. So we're gonna have the landing right here, but we're gonna create the one going up again, like so. And then before we finish it, we just need to maximize everything. So as you can see, we don't need to click finish yet. We could just maximize whatever we have right here, and then we could just click it all the way down. And then we're gonna make this landing bigger and the stairs, the width of it. So it looks good. I'm just trying to maximize every width of this. So I believe this is good enough. And then we could just click finish. And then what we could do is select it again and then nudge it in place using our arrow key from our keyboard. So we have our stairs, and then we could actually just copy this. So I'm gonna click copy, CO for short, and then I'm gonna grab it from the corner right here. It's because we have another stairs with the same length and width. So as you can see, everything is good. I want to make sure that this door will be in the middle. So I'm gonna do it like that. So now that we have the stairs finished for this spot, we can then add our stairs from the main entrance. So here, I'm just gonna simply create a stairs again. And then here, I wanna make sure ground floor to second floor. And I just want it to be straight. But actually, I'm just gonna redo it again. I want a landing, because it's actually required by law to have a landing. So building code requirements. So I want to make sure that we create a landing, and I want to put it in the middle, roughly in the middle. So at least 11 riser and then at least a landing and then all the way up. We can actually move it more, and then we're going to make it bigger. So I'm pulling this one like so, and I'm going to move it on this side. So once that's done, we could click finish and then we could nudge it in place. So I believe I just want to move it a little bit on the wall. So our stairs is okay with this. We could actually make it bigger. I want to actually make it bigger because I don't think that's enough. And we could make this landing bigger as well. And then we're gonna move the main door on this side as well. I believe that's good enough. So click finish and then let's move the main doors all the way on the upper side of this. So that looks good. We can move this one as well. Move this one like so, so that kids will have more rooms to turn here. So next thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna add floors. So here, let's go to architecture and then click floor. Once you click floor, we can edit this type, duplicate. This will be floor number 1. Press OK, edit, and then change the thickness to 200. And then the materials, it's up to you what you want, but I'm gonna go with concrete. And then press OK, and then OK. Once we have that, I'm gonna click pick line, and I'm gonna pick this line, the one outside, or the exterior line from the wall. And I'm just carefully clicking on the perimeter of this building. And then once you're done, click finish. And we have our floor right there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our second floor and we're gonna do the same thing. So architecture, floor, and then we're just gonna use floor number 1 and then pick line as well. Same goes with here. We're gonna click the perimeter. And with here, we're gonna extend it from here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove this. So press escape and then delete this one. And then we're gonna use TR or trim and extend. We're gonna click this one and this one. So we're gonna have this. As you remember, this is our green roof or our garden for the students. I'm gonna click don't attach and let's look at it at 3D. And as you can see, we have this one over here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to second floor and we're gonna create a cutout for this. We're gonna use the shaft. Shaft is an easy way to create an opening. So here I'm gonna use this. And I'm gonna extend this one a little bit. And then we're gonna create, let's see if we can create a shaft for this as well. And the other side as well. I'm gonna use align, and then I'm gonna align it from the top. And once we're done, click finish, and then let's look at it at 3D. And as you can see, we have our shaft like that. This one, we're gonna remove this and put it on this side as well. So we're not yet done with this. Like that. So I'm just pulling this out, and I'm gonna create a room here as well. I'm planning to create, or actually for this one, let's just stick to the stairs as well. I'm sure there's a lot of rooms above that. And then we're gonna click on this wall. This is the interior wall. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create something here. That's why this is an exterior wall. So as of now, I'm just gonna pull this out so that when we create when we see the 3D, it's like this. And then let's pull this one down a little bit because we just need the shaft like this, and it's just covering the floor. So that's good enough. And as you can see, everything is good. We can remove this as well. Or let's just leave it for now. It's not something that is going to be shown, so that's fine. And then before we go further, I wanted to add a wall here and then an elevator. So I'm going to click this wall and then CS, that's create similar. And we're just going to create a shaft here as well. And then let's go to insert, load family, and let's look for special equipment, elevator and lifts, the wall base, 4-person. So once you load it, go to architecture and click component. That will be the first one to be there. And we're gonna add 2. So now we have this. What we could do here is move this one 35 so that we could move this one as well. Let's use align AL and then move this one on the side as well. So now we could move this one backwards. I'm doing that so that there's room for the mechanical stuff. So this is around, let's make it 1800. And then on top of this, the second floor, as you can see, we will need to push this back, and then we're gonna do something here as well. I'm gonna make this something glass, and this one I'm gonna change to exterior wall. So I'm just changing this one to exterior wall. Some part of this will be shown for exterior, and we're gonna maybe trim this one and put it somewhere here. So we're gonna do a lot of changes, but at least we're doing it gradually. As you know, we're designing this, and design always change in time depending on the situation. So now we added the elevators, we added the floor. Now let's go back to second floor, and I'm planning to add the roof. So go to architecture, click on roof, and then uncheck this define slope, and then edit this type. So once you do the edit type, we're gonna do duplicate, and then this will be roof number 1. Press OK, and then edit this type. Let's leave it at 300. That's good for now. And then after that, let's change this to something metal. So let's just use this for now. Or if we could type metal and whatever appeared. So I'm just going to choose this. Press OK, and then OK again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pick line, and we're going to pick the outside line as well. So the outside or the exterior line of the wall. So we're going to do that. And actually, what we could do is I want to overhang or an offset. So I'm going to add in around 300 offset so that when we click the outside, it will have this covered. So I'm still clicking on the outside wall line, but because we created or added an offset, it's going to offset 300 from that line. And then here, I'm going to add it right there. And I know we're going to delete this anyway, but I just want to finish this. So here, I'm just going to go on the outside. Or better yet, I'm going to press escape, delete this. We will have a different roof for this area. So I'm going to pull this out, and then I'm going to click on the line. I'm going to connect that. Or click this, and then only on the outside, and then TR. So I'm going to extend this one like that, and then click on the pick line again, and let's go. No, why not just do this? I'm going to align this wall to this. So align to this wall. So let me fix that after, and then TR this. AL, and I want it right here. I forgot that we're gonna extend this upwards. Click finish, and then I'm gonna click this wall. This wall will be changed to exterior wall. Okay, so this one has been changed. And let's look at it at 3D. So this one, let's go and put it onto the top. So now the top is covered, most of it, and we're gonna fix some of this ones. This one, let's change this to top of gym. We're gonna break this to have a different so that we could change the levels. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type in SL, and then I'm gonna slice it on this. So now we could change this from base constraint to top constraint. Top, we're gonna change this to top of gym. We could pull this back. Okay. So now we have this in different height, and then we could change this as well. So I'm gonna change this to top of gym. And then we're gonna trim this out. So let's trim this. So TR. So now that's disappeared. So now everything is taking in shape. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break this wall as well, and then we'll see. So we're gonna go back and forth, and then let's look at top. So here at top, we could edit footprint, AL, and we're gonna move it on the side. And then go back to second floor. So now we're gonna split this SL. We're gonna split it right here and change this height. So this height, same goes, top of gym. Let's look at it. TR this corner so that it looks good. So now it's fixed. We have separation now. And then we're just gonna add something right here to cover this. Obviously, it's still a wall, but we could actually just extend this and then create an opening for this. So that's something that we could do. So go to second floor. I'm going to open this or extend this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this wall and then wall opening. And then we could do a big opening. And once you see it on 3D, it will look like that. So it looks nicer. We can also change the top offset. So you can change it from here, or you could just do this and maximize everything. And then here, we're gonna have this opening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create something for the track. So there's gonna be, this one will be open. So second floor, go to second floor. And then for we could actually do this two ways, but I would rather do it into the floor. So edit boundary. And then I'm gonna open this up. Click finish, don't attach. So now this is open. We can see the the gym or the basketball court. What we could do now is create another level, or we already created another level for the track. We're gonna create a floor there. So here, go to track, and then we're just gonna go and create a floor. So click floor, edit type. We need to duplicate this because this floor has a different material. And we could just use something, a rubber. So I'm just gonna use a rubber material. And then we're gonna create a rectangle first, and then the opening again. So I'm gonna try and use a fillet. So rectangle again. So I'm gonna offset this maybe 600 to 1000. So I'm just gonna check first. No, this is too small. So 1500. And then I want it from the inside. So I'd rather make it 2000 to have more space. And then click spacebar so that you could change the orientation or the way it's coming out or in. And then after that, fillet arc. So I'm gonna type in around 2000, I think. So now we could click this and 2000. So let's do this. So click it first and then don't mind the arc, and then we can do it later on. And then after that, click it again, 2000. And it looks good. And then we could click finish, save project, and look at it at 3D. And that looks nice. And then here we could have something here. We could extend this actually upward, and I believe this is a different level. So we're gonna figure it out later on. So actually, this one, instead of this level, I think we're just gonna scratch the track level and just put it on the second floor. But if we put it in the second floor, as you can see, it's so near there. So I'm gonna come up with something to alleviate this problem. But so far it looks nice. Or we could just change the height of the second floor. Because if we could do that, we could change everything. Okay, so maybe I'll just put it on this level, same level, so that we don't need to think about how we can solve this. And then just focus on the design. So I'll stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.